Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Sunday, and that means it's Dragon's Day. And this week's episode of Race to the Edge was Midnight Scrum. The riders learn that Vigo has put a bounty on Hiccup's head. However, Hiccup refuses to miss Burke's 400th anniversary and returns home with his friends. However, he also refuses to tell Stoic about the bounty. But when he disappears in the middle of the night, Astrid sees no choice but to tell Stoic what's going on in the hope that he might be able to help them find out exactly where Hiccup is. Okay, things I liked about this episode. I really like the celebration that we see on Burke. We don't see a lot of it. It's really like maybe 5 minutes of it. But one of the things I really liked about it was the show that the Dragon Riders put on during the celebration. I thought it was very really neat and amazing. And the fact that they also incorporated Heather into the show as well, when she's not even really a resident of Burke, I really liked it. That was a nice touch on the part of the writers that, maybe they're saying, oh, well, she may not be an actual resident of Burke, but she's like an honorary resident because she's a member of the Dragon Riders or something. So I really did like that. I also liked, even though I don't have it listed, I liked how after Stoic learns what's going on, he is determined to find Hiccup as well. And it's not just because he's his son. It's another thing something he says in this episode really was something I really liked, and that is that if someone puts a bounty on one of them, they put a bounty on all of them, or in other words, somebody comes after one of them, they come after all of them. This is also the first time we've been back to Burke since the episode Last Auction Hero from the previous season. So really not a lot of time spanned in between. I think only like 4 or 5 episodes. But still, this is the first time we've been back to Burke. Now, of course, this is Race to the Edge. We're going to be away from Burke. We're going to be at Dragon's Edge for the bulk of the series. Where Riders of Burke and Defenders of Burke, we were on Burke. But with Race to the Edge, whenever we can go back to Burke, back to the Dragon Riders' roots, I do like that a lot. Also, interestingly enough, even though he already has his second dragon, Skull Crusher, by this point in time, we don't see Stoic in this episode. It's not much of a spoiler. Riding him when they go looking for Hiccup. He is actually riding Toothless. Now, obviously, there's a reason why he has to ride Toothless. Toothless can't fly without a rider due to the fact that part of the fin on his, or half of the fin on his tail, I think it's the left half, went missing in the first How to Train Your Dragons movie. So Toothless actually needs someone to help him fly, unlike the other dragons. But that doesn't mean that one of the other riders couldn't have taken over riding Toothless and their dragon followed them. Toothless is pretty while he doesn't really like a lot of people on him, there are the select few that he trusts outside of Hiccup. He trusts Astrid. We saw in the Iron Chronicle that he does trust Fish Lakes. He obviously trusts Stoic. But I did like that. We haven't really seen Stoic riding Toothless since the Riders of Berk episode, How to Pick Your Dragon. So I did like seeing that kind of, well, we'll call it a throwback to that episode. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. I thought it was very well written and very well portrayed. I did feel that, maybe Hiccup should have said something to his father about the bounty because, as Astrid pointed out near the beginning of the episode, celebration, a large crowd, a lot of ways for bounty hunters to get into where they were. But I can also understand why he didn't want to get his dad involved. He probably had a lot of other things on his mind, and he just didn't want his dad to worry about him. I mean, he's like 19, 20 in these episodes. I think thinking he's grown up, he's too old for his dad to really be worrying about him. But parents are always going to worry about their kids. Doesn't matter how old you get, your parents are always going to worry about you. And that's something that they do show in this episode. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing, and I will have the link for the 5 sites I mentioned in the description section. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related DreamWorks Dragons videos. My other TV Talk videos on DreamWorks Dragons. My other TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, and this is for my YouTube subscribers, any of my backlogged videos that cannot, or any of my videos that cannot be found on YouTube are on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. And this one is for my Facebook friends. Any of my videos that are not on Facebook are on YouTube, or on my YouTube channel. I will have the link for that in the description section. I will be posting the links for all my YouTube videos to Facebook, but if you're having any problems viewing them that way, just go directly to my YouTube channel. Finally, the votes have come in and have been tallied, and the winner for Monday's new TV Talk series is Gargoyles. So be sure to check out the premiere video tomorrow. As always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.